Have you ever thought about why Meghan and Harry seem to be jealous of William and Kate? Behind the scenes, there's a lot more going on than just family drama. From the glare of the media to the way their families work, the Sussexes and Cambridges have fought with each other. What made people so jealous? Let's look into how the lives of these two royal couples crossed paths in ways that caused more than just talk. Royal roles and responsibilities. The British monarchy has its foundation, and its principles set several centuries back, and determines the roles of each of the subjects. This hierarchy is according to the succession, which is the way through which the royals come to be a king or a queen. Similar to his father, the current King Charles III, Prince William is the firstborn and he shall ascend to the throne. This job is not just a name. It has a lot of meaning as far as responsibilities, expectations, and the future of the monarchical system is concerned. William is the most important figure of the royal family as he is the future king of the United Kingdom. His wife, Kate Middleton, is also much admired. She is the Duchess of Cambridge. The public demands Kate, who will soon become a queen, to support William and fulfill all the requirements of the royal family. Because of this, she will in the future be among the most renowned personalities in the British royal family. This comes with the advantage and a lot of glamour. Meghan Markle wed Prince Harry, who is at the moment is fifth in the line to the British throne, but also was sixth at some point. Harry is a senior royal, but he is not in the direct line of the British throne as some people may think. This means that Meghan is not a priority as much as Kate. Without understanding why the two duchesses have different rank and duties, that is why it is necessary to take this factor into account when discussing their positions in the line of succession. Kate and William will have a more relevant role in the future of the monarchy as she is to become the queen consort. This has had a big effect on their jobs within the royal family, as well as on the royal family as a whole. William and Kate's roles are not only determined by how far they are in the line of succession, but how much support they have from the public and institutions. Williams and Kate have been in the making to be king and queen consort respectively, right from the time they were born. They have many tools that the royal institution has given to them. For instance, advisors, public relation officers, and other officials to help them with their work. The way William and Kate are portrayed to the public shows that they are indeed backed up. They are also seen in public only rarely, and are mainly involved in officially well-known state activities and charitable initiatives. This much backing is not for mere pragmatic reasons. It is to guarantee that the public loves them, and this is something most prized by the monarchy. They, for instance, the Cambridges, did not have much problems getting the same level of support from the royal institution as Meghan and Harry did. However, they had problems because they were not very high-ranking in the royal hierarchy, even though they were loved mainly when they were young newlyweds. They both have said in interviews that they never felt secure in the monarchy, which forced them to leave their royal responsibilities. This difference in support shows that the royal family wanted both the two couples, but they offered their support to William and Kate more because they would be the future king and queen. They have titles and functions which are in one way or the other connected with their rank in the hierarchy of the order. As we all know that William and Kate are expecting to be king and queen in the future, then they have many duties that are ahead of them. They are often in the middle of massive royal events and own many important roles, for example, Duke and Duchess of Cambridge. These are in charge of the public relations of the monarchy locally and internationally, diplomacy as well as charity that is affiliated to the monarchy. Meghan and Harry, on the other hand, got names and positions that pointed to how many degrees they were removed from the throne. When they were still the Duke and Duchess of Sussex, they were not as engaged in the core business of the monarchy. They may go to charity and other official events, but their roles were not as significant as those of William and Kate for the kingdom's future. This is because the different roles that the two couples portrayed made them feel that they were not equal. Meghan and Harry, two of them, were always feeling that they were just insignificant in the royal family. Public perception and media treatment. The British royal family's behavior, relationships, and looks have always been a subject of much media interest. In the last couple of years, the most attention was given to Harry and Meghan, Dukes of Sussex, and William and Kate, Duchess of Cambridge. The media has only ever spoken well of William and Kate, but they have only spoken ill of Meghan. There are problems with media bias, the way the public perceives things, and race and society given this disparity in treatment. The media has stated that Prince William and Kate Middleton are a perfect royal couple. The media has assisted them maintain their royal status through their fairy tale wedding and birth of 3 children. Right from the start, William and Kate's relationship was viewed as a contemporary fairy tale. The wedding of the couple had taken place in the year 2010, and the news regarding the wedding had been telecasted in all the leading news channels around the world. Their wedding in 2011 was aired across the globe, and they were applauded for how big and beautiful their wedding was. Kate was a middle-class woman who had a friendly relationship with the royal family. She was frequently referred to as the right addition. People like her more because the media has mentioned that she looks like Diana and behaves like her, especially in mannerisms. William and Kate were seen as a happy, loyal couple in people's perception of the two over time. They were commended on how they carried themselves out in public and in the presence of their families. The media have mentioned their philanthropic activities, campaigns to increase awareness of mental health issues, and gentle parenthood. This constant portrayal has made their image to become the future of the British monarchy, a sign of stability and reassurance. Contrary to William and Kate, Meghan Markle has been in the spotlight quite a lot, and much of what was said about her was negative. Meghan has been in the news lately, and most of the time for wrongdoings, ever since she started dating Prince Harry. The media wanted to know more about Meghan's first event with the royal family, but unlike Kate, the story became toxic. Many thought Meghan was a rude and ignorant woman who does not respect the traditions of the British royal family, despite the fact that she was a successful actress, philanthropist, and activist. It continued to discuss Meghan's division and referred to feuds in the royal family to give the impression that she was a troublemaker. The headlines in tabloids were particularly impolite and intrusive. Certain magazines did not appreciate Meghan's dressing code, or the way she carried herself in public, or the way she hugged her baby bump when pregnant. These articles harmed Meghan's image and gave support to the negative perceptions of her. Meghan and Harry's image was negatively affected by the biased news coverage. The stream of negative information about Meghan made the British and the royal family only dislike her even more. This bad image made them decide to stop their royal duties and relocate to the US, which the media frowned at. The media discussed Meghan in a different way because she is black and American. As the first mixed-race woman to marry into the British royal family, Meghan asked how others view the monarchy. Despite this, men in the media did use her otherness against her and portrayed her differently to how they portrayed Kate. Since the start, everything said about Meghan was colored with racism. There were coded ways in which media and commentators discussed Meghan's race in order to distance her from the royals. This person often referred to her as exotic or different, which were not terms that one could use. Others claimed that she was too loud or too assertive for the royal family because she was born and raised in the United States. This treatment was a revelation to the extent to which both the media and society are biased. Meghan was bullied for her colored skin and being of a different culture to the rest of the family, thus making her an outsider. This may have made people despise the royal family even more, and the public despised Meghan and Harry even more so as their celebrity status increased. The difference in the coverage of William and Kate to that of Meghan's shows how race, class, and society influence how people feel. Everyone expected William and Kate to take the family into the future, but a black American woman was viewed as a problem. This difference was damaging to Meghan and Harry's reputation and raised discussions about racism in the media and how race is involved in the royal narrative. Differences in personalities and relationships. The relation between William and Kate is considered to be the foundation of royal solidity. They have been dating for over a decade before they tied the knot in 2011. They had grown up together, and they knew how to cope with royal life all through their stay as partners. Their long marriage and good name were due to their rather interesting history. It was also planned that William and Kate should meet. In college and when they were dating, they discussed their shortcomings and the areas of their personality that they considered to be positive. It was a happy marriage as they gradually developed together, and this made them accept each other and work together as a team. However, the relationship between Meghan and Harry escalated to another level. They became engaged in 2017, and after that got married in 2018. Despite the fact their short relationship was the object of attention of millions of people all over the world, and their marriage was described as modern and tolerant. Because of their rather short dating, Meghan did not have an opportunity to adapt to the royal lifestyle. William and Kate, on the other hand, were better placed to deal with it because they have been management royalty longer. It can be useful to look at how long each of the couples has been together in order to alter the public's perception of both pairs. William and Kate's slow and conservative approach to the monarchy was considered safe and normal by the public, while Meghan and Harry's fast track to the top was considered odd and unbecoming of the royals. The manner in which people have come to view Kate Middleton and Meghan Markle is as a result of the kind of persons they are and how they conform to the royal identity. Kate has had ample time to prepare for the fact that she would be in the limelight after joining the royal family. She was also depicted as the model of the dutiful royal wife. Others liked her because she was a calm lady who worked properly and was pretty despite the workload and pressure. Many people liked Kate since she understood and complied with the requirements of the government. Meghan altered the atmosphere of the royal family. Some believed Meghan, an American actress with a strong independent personality and concern for social justice issues, was refreshing, while others found her too loud and of the moment. Some people appreciated that she was straightforward about her mental health and her bias, while others felt that she was doubting the system she had joined. Meghan was subjected to a lot of pressure and focus that revealed how much she was different from Kate. Some people had negative thoughts about Meghan because Kate was a model of a perfect wife to a royal, and Meghan was an outcast. Meghan's experience was a clear indication that it is difficult to blend in with other students in a normal school, more so when one does not share the same set of beliefs as the rest of the school. William and Kate did a good job of becoming used to being royal. Kate had a long time to strengthen family relations before the marriage to William, and many considered her a worthy match for the future king. Obeying royal etiquette and a desire to adhere to the monarchy traditions are the key factors that allowed her to gain the support of her family, as well as the people. Meghan and Harry were in conflict with the other members of the royal family. Close relatives claim that Meghan had issues, her past, the fact that she became a royal so fast, and she is too opinionated. Harry's attitude to shield Meghan from the media attention, similar to his mother, Princess Diana, was actually exacerbating the problem. These differences were considered as the reason for royal anger and jealousy. Some believe that Meghan and Harry's breakup was the main cause of them stepping down their royal duties and moving to America. The stories of two couples depict that personality, public opinion, and the relationships within the family are essential to the royal family. In William and Kate's case and Meghan and Harry's case, the disparity in their personalities and interactions suggests that it is quite difficult to remain authentic to oneself when serving as members of one of the most scrutinized families globally. It is on record that William and Kate have always received money from the royal family. Their food, homes, and working roles are funded by the sovereign's support and the Duchy of Cornwall. With this help, they can live comfortably and perform their functions, not thinking about money. As Meghan and Harry decided to retire from the royal duties, they did not have this financial backup anymore. Once they received their own wages, they found themselves having to pay for living, protection, and charity. Despite being independently wealthy, They had to ink rich deals with Netflix and Spotify and the likes to afford a new life in the US. The lifestyle that William and Kate, from the residence in Kensington Palace to frequent public outings, maintain is in sync with the expectations of the British public and media. Most people consider their traveling and public outings as part of royalty, and that is why people love them. However, the actions that have been made by Meghan and Harry have been criticized by people and the media, including their decision to move to North America and buy a house in California, and their desire to have a more independent life. Meghan and Harry had a different way of life from other royals, which was a source of envy and conflict within the royal family. The impact of public and private lives on royal couples. William and Kate have been very careful in the way they handle themselves in both the royal and personal spheres to the standards that are expected of them. They have been able to balance between their royal responsibilities and family time, wearing a responsible look every time they are in public. On the other hand, Meghan and Harry received unrelenting harassment from the British tabloid as soon as they started dating, and Meghan's treatment was often racist. This level of media scrutiny put a lot of pressure on the couple and the whole royal family as they tried to find their footing in the system. The pressure exerted on William and Kate was otherwise clear and easily manageable, as they represented the young generation of the royal family and followed all the norms. But Meghan and Harry felt that the expectations were too confining, especially Meghan, who struggled to fit the mold of a modern woman of the 21st century, a woman who is free to make her own decisions, and a British royal princess, all at the same time. This pressure affected both couples' mental health, but was especially noticeable in Meghan and Harry. Although William and Kate had a proper backing in the royal family, Meghan and Harry experienced new problems which affected their mental health. The pressure mentioned by Meghan, as well as the pressure that affected their decision to step down from the royal duties, to live a life that will enable them to work on their mental health and that of their family, shows that indeed the media plays a significant role in the lives of celebrities. Meghan and Harry's departure, the final rift. There are some reasons that made Meghan and Harry step back from their royal duties. For instance, they wanted to be on their own and be free from the royal duties. The couple became the target of the media attention, and particularly Meghan received quite a lot of negative comments. This decision also arose out of perceived unfair treatment within the royal family. Harry, who has been overshadowed by his elder brother William all his life, may have found it hard to digest the inequality of the treatment. Meghan, an independent woman from a different background with a defined personality, could not fit the structured royal framework, and thus such emotions as jealousy and frustration could have been promoted. Their exit caused a major gap between them and William and Kate, and this estranged the two brothers. Harry and William used to be very good friends, but based on this decision, their friendship seemed to be fading apart, and the media was quick to point out that the two couples were drifting apart. Some people appreciated their decision to take time and focus on their health, while others were of the opinion that they should not have dumped their royal responsibilities. Constant media pressure to leave added to the conflict of the couples and had a long-term effect on them. The tension between Harry and William may potentially remain a problem in the royal family, changing the relations within the monarchy and remaining a problem throughout the generations. And there you have it, insights into why Meghan and Harry might have felt overshadowed by William and Kate. If you enjoyed this analysis, click on the video popping up on your screen, and subscribe for more updates.